Greetings fellow survivors and welcome back to Alpha 15 of 7 Days to Die. This is Small Archangel and thank you for joining me for this episode. It's day 5, which means we've got 2 days to prepare for the horde. And I've run out of wood. You can see this is what we did overnight. So instead of a front door at our shack here now, we have an arrow slit. Now what I'd really like to do, of course, is to get some metal and upgrade this further. We've got this as kind of a little zombie sort of, it's an inner defense, I guess, because ideally we don't want the zombies getting into the inner sanctum. I'm not going to place a door there because frankly if the zombies do look like they're going to break in through this arrow slit, I'm going to retreat through here, shove a couple of scrap iron frames and then shoot them through the scrap iron frames. If we have to, we will retreat to the upstairs area, so I'm going to do something up there so that we can shoot directly downwards. Now we could at the moment, but we'd have to be extremely careful. You can't shoot through catwalks. I've tried it. So, and perching on the beams is just asking for trouble. We fall down here, we're pretty much dead, really. And of course, we'll probably have, if we're up there, we'll probably have zombies battering on our ladder and breaking it. So we have to keep replacing the ladder every 5 minutes. So I might have to sort of put a wall in here as well. If ultimately what we're going to have is an upstairs kind of, I don't know, we might have to block off this section here to keep our stuff a little bit safer, not that we've got any in there at the moment, and then block off up there as well for the same reason. So yeah, we've got some wood cutting to do first and foremost, I think. And if you saw the last episode, you'll know that we've done away with the front door. And we've got our entrance now. I'm going to have to do something outside of here as well. I think that's going to be our project today, is going to be the front part of the base here. So we've got a little bit of a convoluted way in and out of the base, or rather into the base. Out of the base, we can actually just carefully drop onto the floor like that. We've got a ton of plant fibres. We've actually got some wood. Oh, I haven't run out of wood at all. Okay, I must have just run out of time because dawn broke. But we are going to need some more wood nonetheless. So I'm going to keep taking trees from the vicinity. Have we got any pine seeds? No, I must have replanted them. I can't remember where I replanted them. But we will replant all the trees we've cut down, just not ever so close to the base. So we'll have those here. And I will cut down all the trees that are relatively close to the base. And I'm going to have to take you out as well, baby tree. You won't give me any seeds, but there you go. There's just no point really in having things for the zombies to beat up around here, including these stones actually, so we may as well take out these stones too. We may as well have the resources from them. I intend to get a forge up and running as soon as possible. That's going to take a little bit of exploration, but we might have time to do some exploration before the horde arrives. I don't like kind of leaving the house, as it were, the day before the horde. It just seems like too big a risk somehow, especially since we know that our towns are actually really quite a long way from our base. We know that there's some down here, there's one there, and there's one there, roughly. That's roughly where they look to be on the map. And then there's going to be some around here as well, so we're going to have to really sort of explore the entire vicinity to see where those, where our POIs are. Oh dear me, I need another one of these. I should just make several of them and spam craft them, shouldn't I really? But then my inventory will be full of them, which will not be very useful. I'm looking forward to getting a workbench and being able to sort of make our make items better. You can combine two similar, so you can make 2 stone axes, for example, and then meld them together and create a better stone axe. This strikes me as a very good thing, and I've certainly experimented with that quite a bit in some of my private games, so seems to work quite well. You can end up with items, tools, and weapons and what have you that are actually better quality than anything you can craft yourself under circumstances. We have emptied that nest. I will leave that nest where it is. The zombies are unlikely to destroy it, but all this stuff they are likely to destroy. So we've cleared a nice space now. Alright, so we need, okay, So what I've decided that we need here, now I'm not sure if we've got any frames inside the base still. I think what I did, I ran out of frames. I could have made some more, but I don't think we've got any. Let's just make, I should have just keyed in 50, shouldn't I? Let's just make 50 frames. We've got 20 already, that's cool. So we know where those are. And what we want to do really is protect the front of the building so the zombies aren't just coming straight up and battering all the way along here. Because we don't want them battering all the way along here. We're going to be standing there, so their attention is going to be focused on that anyway. But what I don't want is them, I don't know, I want to really focus their attention. So what we probably really want is something along these lines to make sure that they can pretty much only queue up to get shot in the face. Like a zombie crush, basically. Now, oops, obviously, the problem with this design as it stands is that you're going to end up with zombies here beating crap out of there as well. So I think what I might have to do really is just make this sort of solid. And then there really isn't a lot of point in them beating up there. So, yeah. So I think that's what we'll have to do here. Let's just, I'll put in the floor first, as it were. Okay, there we go. We'll have to reinforce that a little bit more, I think. But the other thing is that I think we'll extend what we have here. Now, we've only got 2 left at the moment. If I make some more frames, just the normal wood ones. Something like that for the moment. And then we could extend this part out over the top. We should probably make this bit a little taller to support it at least. There we go. And then that isn't what I meant. And then we'll have hollow frames over the top, which means that we can, if we're up there, we can shoot straight down. That's a bit unfortunate. I didn't actually mean to fall off there now, so we're going to have to go all the way around. Oh, the downside of having a base that's fairly secure and difficult for zombies to get in, it's also quite difficult for us to get into. Not exactly efficient, no. Let me get out of the hatch. They are a little problematical. Okay, we could also potentially fight the horde from up here, but yeah, that isn't quite what I meant to do either. I did not mean to fall down like that. Okay, so what I want to do is just... oops. Place a few more of these along here. Like this. Possibly place... like that as well. No, without falling off, ideally. And yeah, like that. only I can't sort of... There. There we are. Again, we need a few more frames, don't we? So I'll just make 8 of them at the moment because we've got some upgrading to do as well. So I'll make sure that I've used up all my wood at this point. There. There. And then we're going to be able, hopefully, to shoot straight down. Oh, we're going to need another layer of them, I think, actually. So there we go. So we're going to need another layer of these. Just here. I can't quite reach. There we are. There. And then one more lot. And then we've some spare, so that's cool. And we can see straight through there, which is what we want. So we're going to be able to sort of... Yeah, we're going to be able to just look straight down there. In fact, I don't know. Maybe we need to be the layer below that. Maybe we need to be a little bit more up close and personal with the zeds. I don't know. Maybe we'd be better off if we were, for example, there. To be able to shoot them. Yeah, we can definitely shoot through those, can't we? So that's good. No, I'll leave it as it is. It'll be fine. We'll change our ideas a little bit as we go anyway. So that's here. So we've got a nice platform to be able to work off there. And so, yeah, I will deliberately drop down here now. So we're going to need some more ramps because I don't want the zombies aggroing on here. So we'll just make a few of those. So we'll have a few of them along here for start off. There we go. Because ease of access means that, yeah, hopefully they won't sort of have too much of a fit there. And then here, I don't know, maybe we just need to place some like that to stop them from getting stuck in that corner. This is just my theory. I mean, in practice, zombies tend to just hit... What happened there? Zombies just tend to hit absolutely anything, anywhere, for any reason. And in this alpha, they very much seem to be of the opinion that if it's there, they're going to hit it. And it doesn't seem to... Uh-oh, here we go. Here they are, speak of the devils, and they shall appear. Got him down, but... Got her! I knew a horde would turn up at some point. Are you the ringleader, Steve? Are you? Is it you? Was it your idea? We'll loot him out later. Well, that's not fair. I can't shoot him in the face. Obviously, timing is everything. Any more of you? Are you the last, huh? Let's see. Bottled water. Always good. Sham sandwich, not ever so useful at the moment. You know what? We'll have their sham sandwiches. We will take their sham sandwiches at this point. I don't think there's any more. So, oh, look at that. Nicey nice. That'll prove useful in the coming horde. On horde night, guns, definitely useful because, well, you could potentially attract a screamer, I suppose. No more zeds? No? Excellent. Okay, there we go. So, now what we have to do, really... Oh, I'm going to need a few more of these. Is we need to do some upgrading. Actually, I'll have one more of those. One more of those. And there we are. Just to be tidy. And then... we need to upgrade... Oh, that is not what I meant. As much as we can of the outside of the base. Particularly this bit here, where the zombies are going to go. Let's just shove a couple of blocks there maybe to stabilise that. But these corners as well. probably what we should do is try and get rid of this corner altogether, because corners are the bits they tend to go for. I'm not going to worry about the back of the base too much, because the back of the base, come on, the back of the base, well, they're not going to be that interested in the back of the base because we're not there. We're at the front. We're going to make sure we're at the front. And I might even place a door here, not to use, but just as a dummy kind of thing. We'll leave the door open. I'll just repair that where I shot it with an arrow. We'll leave the door open, but it will ensure that they are guided in to our little kill zone here, where they pretty much have to kill. They have to queue up to be killed. Okay, I'll just do that up as well. And I think we do have some metal inside the base too. We have bits of iron. I have some scrap here, and we have some more scrap in there as well. Whether we have enough is something else, but maybe that is going to be a project for the next episode, to go out and get ourselves as much scrap metal as we can to upgrade as much of the base as we can. But I'm hoping that channeling the zombies' attention on one little bit means that I'll be able to stand behind that arrow slot, and, you know, with, I don't know, an axe is not exactly an efficient repair tool, so obviously, you know, my concern is that I'm going to end up not being able to repair it as fast as they can break it, hence the idea of being able to fall back as well. So we better do the floor. I don't want them digging through, and particularly if we're up above, firing arrows down at them, which we may end up doing, I'm not sure. I like to have multiple platforms if possible to fight the zombies from, and a few fallback positions too. Okay, I think we need some metal now. Oh, no, I haven't done here. Okay, so back we go, up into our base. Now, I might just upgrade this lot to punch height as well. Ultimately, I will upgrade the entire bit of the base. I'll have at least a punch zone going all the way around, which will upgrade as much as we can. But for the moment, we're kind of running out of time a bit. I'm going to get rid of these windows, I think, but I haven't decided whether I'm going to put in some arrow slits there or something or not. Not for dealing with a horde. I just want to be able to deal with any zombies that sort of come along without necessarily having to come outside. After all, you don't ideally want to come outside at night to deal with any zombies that turn up. The last lot of zombies that turned up didn't even know I was there and beat the door down. Now, they might actually just not come near the base unless there was a door to beat down. I don't know. But, alright, we need to get that iron now. I have no idea how much of it we actually have, but I guess we'll find out. We've got 231, which isn't a massive amount. We've got, let me just put away some of this stuff as well. Sham sandwiches, yeah, we'll just bung those wherever, really. And peas, we've got some bullets there. No, really, they want to go there. We're running out of space in here, actually. We've got a pistol. Pistol and bullets we'll put, yeah, that'll be fine there. Beakers, we can put in our little campfire here. There we go. We need a grill for that too. And we've got 2 lots of wood, which is a bit bizarre. And there's more of that. Cool. Okay, well, we've got quite a lot of that, so I don't know. Maybe we need to scrap some of that down. I'm loath to do so, because really it's, you know, not ideal. Okay, we've got not ever so much time. We can do that from the outside. Let's just see. There we go. We could do with... See, I do have a wrench, but I don't want to wear that wrench out because at this point, we really don't have the ability to repair it. So, you know, obviously we want that arrow slit to be... Oh, blast it, man. Upgraded too. Okay, so yeah, there we go. We're going to need more iron, definitely. For that, we've got lead deposits around here, but not iron deposits, which is a shame, because at this stage of the game, I don't need the lead so much. There we go, just trap the trapdoor on my own feet. It's probably time we retreated inside anyway. Close our hatchway. And maybe we'll think a bit about how much we could do in here. Now, I do have some iron ore up here as well, and we're going to have to scrap this at the moment because there isn't really anything else we can do. We've got some 300 whatever iron there, actually, so before I do that, I will... Let's just see. We want to make a couple of scrap iron frames. Wherever they've got up, there we go. We just want to make 2 of those. And then, now I need to go downstairs. There we go. And if we could upgrade that as fully as we can. There we go, because that is what that is going to take. This part here is actually protected by the wall we've built outside, so that's not bad at all. And if we can put some more iron on cladding around that part as well, that's going to be good. We've got our 2 scrap iron frames, so basically they will go here. No, not the water jar, there. So I will just, for the moment, run them there at the ready. And then I guess we probably want to upgrade these as well, because this is going to be a little holding area just in case the zombies manage to break in, to allow us to get to our ladder and to relative safety. So to stop them from chewing their way out of here super quick, whatever, we may as well do that if we've got the wood for it, sorry, the iron for it. And then, yeah, I want to get a forge running as soon as possible. Easier said than done. But if we can do that, then we can get some iron bars in the place, which will really help as well. There we go. I will get this, yeah, I will get this upgraded to iron all the way around as well. Most of them are likely to punch at this level. There we go. But some down there. But a lot of the iron that we've got actually probably wants to go on the outside of this area. There we are. And the other corner too. Dark over here. And then I will put my scrap iron frames in there as well. And then, yeah, as I say, we might just put in a wall here too, so we've got a further fallback position. And we'll close off the part up there, which is our inner sanctum, as it were, or our upper sanctum. And then, given my own way, I'd have a shoot-through floor absolutely covering the ceiling area here. At the moment, we have a walkway, which basically, yeah, we need to get to the door there. But other than that, I'd like sort of iron bars or something all the way along, so that we can shoot straight down at any zombies that do actually manage to get in here. Now, I'm hoping that we're going to be equal to the 7-day horde, that we're actually going to be able to prevent the 7-day horde from getting in here at all. But I'm not going to hold my breath on that. It is very difficult to actually know whether that's going to be the case or not. If I've got the wood for it now, what I'm going to do, spend the night doing, is I'm going to spend the night upgrading the area here. I don't suppose the zombies are going to get up here, and I don't suppose that they're going to be able to punch upwards or anything like that, but who knows, quite honestly. From here, you see, I can jump down there, but perhaps if I put some frames... No, I want them... Oh, I'm not sure if they'll go there, though. I actually want them at this kind of level. Don't fall down. Ah, but that beam is in the way. That is why. And the beam over this way is in the way also, so I can't place frames. I can place frames on top of them, but not anywhere else. So, yeah, I would like to be able to kind of, yeah, land on top of this thing and shoot down through it. So, what we might have to do is kind of build that up a little bit more. And then, oh, just give me whatever. 10 more will be fine at this point. But yeah, if we can just build that up a bit more, and then if I can put some sort of... Is that right? We got that filled in now. If we could then, yeah, if I could put some sort of... Can't put one there, we'll put one there, and then, yeah, if I could put some, just for the time being, some frames over the top of there so that we can... Yeah. Okay, this beam here might just have to go. And that one there too. And then we can do that. And the same on the other side. There we are. Okay, so now we can step off our catwalk here, and we can fire straight. We can't fire straight down because the catwalk is in the way. So again, I would like to have the facility to make iron bars for here, and that way we can shoot straight down if we've got zombies there. And also, yeah, if we get zombies down here, it's going to be a little bit difficult to shoot them because they will want to be directly beneath where we are, which is kind of difficult. You can shoot at them from up here, but it's precarious, and you can't shoot straight down because you'll shoot the beam out from under your own feet. So not exactly what you would call ideal. It appears to be raining inside my house. But yeah, the place is taking shape a little bit, and we'll rethink it as we go, and as, you know, we learn the new mechanics and decide what's going to be the best way to go, really. So, so guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, you know what to do. I'm going to have some food because I've forgotten to eat the entire day. And do feel free to leave me some hints and tips. Anything that you found to be effective yourselves. All that kind of information is pretty useful. And I hope you'll join me for the next episode of 7 Days to Die Alpha 15. Until then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye-bye for now.